Welcome back, guys. Styling in the afternoon, helping you drag through that workday. So, yep. Do you know who that was, JD?
That one, there wasn't enough context. I don't know that one.
Fuck me. We're not
That's from yesterday, wasn't it?
That was not from yesterday.
Okay.
In the instant chat, real quick, pop it up if you know that song. First 3 people we'll give styling shirts out to. We give you bears, but we're out of them. We're still not in stock with them.
So you gotta quit hitting me with these trivias right after the break. I'm telling you.
Well, trying to make the afternoon
like a deer in headlights.
Trying to make the afternoon fun for you fuckers. I mean, shit.
I know.
She smoked her lunch. Leave her alone.
She smoked at lunch.
I know. You see my face every time. I'm like, oh shit. I know this, but I don't know this.
This was actually going to be the opening of the show at one point in time.
Okay.
So I will kick it back. Nobody's got it in the chat. They said they missed it. Let's see one more time. Well, actually, I got to turn it up. If I don't turn it up, nobody's going to hear it. Here we go. First 3 people in the instant chat that gets this song, we're going to send you out styling shirts. Okay, anybody know who it is? Nobody?
Not yet.
People in the instant chat says, what's going on? I'm listening. You gotta do this like real radio. We're a real radio station. I mean, can you guess that tune? Yeah, that was only 4 seconds in, okay?
Yeah, play the whole verse.
Okay, who is it?
Is that NCT?
For an extra bonus, listeners, no one's got it in the chat yet. For an extra bonus, you tell me what movie this was the soundtrack for.
Oh, okay.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you something from Styling that only a few people have. I'm not going to say what it is on the air. But if you win it and you get it, you're going to have to send us a reaction video. Okay? So, let's do it.
Kicking with the thugs, pushing drugs in the park. Picking every mark that was out after dark. Stick 'em for the loot, cut 'em up, then I dash. And when I had to shoot, I nutted up for the cash. Ran down the block with my 45 block. Capped off around, everybody hit the ground. The next thing I heard was a siren. Didn't turn around, money grip kept firing. Running for the ride, I can't go inside. I'd rather that I died, I got too much pride. I guess it's just something that you can't understand. My gun's in my hand, tell me who's the man.
You guys guess it?
What movie was it?
They got it in the instant chat. Okay?
Was it like The Principal or something?
Nope.
What was it? What movie?
So I'm going to do one more thing. The guy that just did that verse, or the guy that does the next verse, okay, of the song. What could we give away? We're out of styling bears. If you're a girl, we're going to hook you up with some girly girl gear. If you're a guy, we're going to hook you up fat with some styling gear. Guess who this is in the next verse.
Crazy white pecker, people thinking that he lost his mind. And must have been from all the wine
blank.
You don't know who
I'm
it
gonna feel
is?
stupid when you tell me. No, I'm gonna feel stupid when you tell me. I know.
I'm sitting here trying to think of what movie it's from. Is it from Minister Society?
No, but close.
Oh.
They've got it in the instant chat. Somebody already said the movie.
I'm thinking it's that one movie about the kids in the school and with the principal, but I can't think of the name of the movie. It's not the principal. It's another one like that.
Okay,
I know
so the movie was Juice.
Ah,
Okay, it was from the movie
Yep.
Juice. I'm not gonna say the group yet because no one's guessed who's rapping this verse right here.
Like chillin' in the park in the dark with the crew. I'm always getting high. I saw my man die. Now I got the work in the dough. 25 grand in the 5 keys of blow. I gotta relocate and start all over. But watch me blow up like a supernova. I keep my game in tight and follow my plan. My gun's in my hand, so tell me who's the man.
Okay, last chance. Somebody already got it in the chat.
Oh, yeah?
Who's rapping that verse?
no clue.
I'll just tell us.
Fred Durst from Limp Bizkit. It's House of Pain.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I'm gonna play it for you guys.
I got myself locked down in the pen. I ain't got a friend, so here I go again. I gotta get my props up and earn my respect. Gotta shake someone up or throw them off the top deck. My time's running out, I gotta spill some blood. If I don't do it quick, shit, my name will be mud. So I pick out a hard rock and rush him in his cell. Beat his ass down and then say that he fell. And if I gotta do him, screw him, the convict's dead. I'll stab him in the chest, just to let the rest run. The so block know that I'm nobody's hoe. My shank's in my hand, so tell me who's the man.
Good song, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so in the instant chat, you will be getting a direct private message from one of the assistants here, and we will definitely get you hooked up with the prizes that we said we were going to give you. So yeah, thanks for playing, guys. That was House of Pain, Who's the Man, from the movie Juice, with Fred Durst rapping, because all of them went their separate ways and they all become famous. So
I'm gonna have to go back and watch Juice again.
yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
JD's like, what fucking movie was Juice? It's Who's Got the Juice, man. And it was all, you were almost close about the kids in the school.
Mm-hmm.
You were close. You were, goddamn, you were close. But yeah, it was all about a kid brought a gun to school.
Mm-hmm.
And then he shot his friend. And
I
so,
could see part of it. I
Yep.
could see part of it in my head, but I just couldn't fucking put it together.
yeah. Yep. And then they did the parody with the two fat guys and the cops with the
Yes.
with the hydraulics on the cop car.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, damn good movie. So, yeah, we'll be doing some trivia stuff, fucking with you guys, this and this. But, yeah, I'm looking at the instant
He means
chat.
fucking with us.
Yeah, it's mainly fucking with you. It all started with Baby Shark. Like,
Oh, God.
so, yeah. Yeah, I thought I'd have a little fun with you guys. And, I think this next segment, I got one in my mind right now.
Oh, boy.
I think we're going to do
I know, right?
one more in the next segment. I'm trying to
The
think
one
of,
we're going to know? Or are you trying to stump us again?
well, you should fucking know. I'm
Man,
not,
I've forgot so much of my old age.
from smoking all that weed.
I know, man.
So, yeah, I got a good one for the next fucking segment. A really good one.
What's the year time frame?
Yeah, I'm wondering that too.
90s.
Okay.
Okay. Early, mid, late.
Florida.
early, mid, or late 90s.
He said Florida.
Yeah.
I'm giving you some fuckers hints, you know.
90s Florida.
Yeah. A little bit of Rasta with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Miami Vice. Oh.
Yeah. So, yeah, that'll happen in the next segment. So, it is a nice fucking day today.
Yeah, they're calling for rain, but I don't think we're going to get any.
Well, they're
I don't
calling
think so
for
either.
tornadoes and shit. So, I mean,
Yeah.
fucking,
I think most of it's going to hit up north of Springfield, Illinois. I
yeah.
don't think you guys ever get that much down here.
No.
I hope not. I don't have to drive through it on the way home.
No, but speaking of damage, did you see out where I live from Friday the tornado that went overhead? You know, here at the station, much less where I live. The stairs that everybody runs up and down at Creve Coeur Park that was built for the World's Fair, that humongous tree took most of it out.
Oh, shit.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I think I saw a picture of that.
yeah, that was fucking crazy. That was crazy. Let me tell you, just crazy. So, yep.
How would you like to have been on that plane that was taken off?
Well, I've already been in a plane wreck once, so I mean,
Look out the window. Oh, that's a tornado. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
It's a tornado.
yeah, no shit. I mean,
I swear, Isaac, you've done it all. You have done it all. You've been in a plane wreck? Tell us about that.
we're going to Australia. I feel we ran out of fuel and crashed in the ocean.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I don't think I've heard that story.
Yeah, that was on CNN News.
Oh my gosh, that's terrifying.
Yeah, we were coming into Melbourne and lost altitude. Next thing I know, we fucking hit the water. Yeah, there was about 300 of us on the plane.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's one of my biggest fears. That's insane.
Well,
You said it's okay.
what's really crazy about it is it just lost altitude and it just smacked the fucking ocean. And
Shark bait.
yeah, but the thing is, the plane floated.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
It didn't break up.
Yeah.
yeah, I'll have to look that up sometime and show you guys. It might be on YouTube, but yeah, that was a long time ago. So the only thing that I got hurt, it popped my eardrums real bad from the altitude.
Because you descended so fast.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know how high we were, but we were coming in, to land. But something of an upgust or something, and we just dropped. And the best way to describe it is what Scully did to save the plane in New York Harbor.
Yeah.
So, yeah, had to swim over to a boat, and, there was plenty of rescue crew. I mean, it was just a freak accident, but it did make global news. So yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, people, my life's like a fucking reality show, man. I mean,
It really is. Like, you've got some of the craziest stories. I love listening to your stories. I really do. You have some of the craziest
well, I'd like to trade lives with somebody. I wish this weird shit would quit happening, but no, that's not the first time I've flown to Australia. Because I went over there when I was a kid to play soccer, but this was probably, I think it was actually, I'll tell you what, it was the third time I went, because that's when I got kicked by the kangaroo and broke my ribs. So, yeah, because after I got my ribs broke, I was like, fuck, I'm ready to go home.
No kidding.
Yeah, 26-hour plane ride, fuck.
Oh my gosh.
So, yeah.
Don't fuck with the kangaroos.
Well, we figured out the reason why the kangaroo got all fucking nuts is because of my cologne.
Yeah, that's what you were saying.
Yeah.
They're gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, I also got bit by a fucking koala bear. Them things are
How'd you
fucking...
piss off a koala bear?
Okay, so the koala bears are really vicious. That's the reason why they eat that eucalyptus shit.
Yeah.
Well, I took it away from him.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I was holding him.
You dumbass, you'll take food away from a wild animal?
Well, I was actually took it away to get a bigger piece to give it to him. That motherfucker bit my arm. I still, right here, you can see I got fucking scars from it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then, of course, I brought up rabies, they wanted to run me to the hospital and get fucking 80 shots or some shit. And I was like, well, I'm sure it's in a zoo. I mean, you don't have rabies,
Yeah.
I never got tested, but,
You didn't die, so.
Yeah, but I do got a cool scar from it.
Mm.
So, yeah, right here on my arm.
I got a scar like that from a Doberman on my leg.
Yeah.
Well, I got 5 scars from the teeth.
When I was in high school, we were at the St. Louis Zoo. Jimmy, you might remember this, and I don't know if JD remembers it. In the one, it's not the primate house. I think it's the one with the snakes, the reptile house. It's a reptile house.
Yeah.
Yeah, and remember they had that little fucking, little pond thing?
Mm-hmm.
And they used to have those little alligators in there. Yeah, I was wearing Crocs. It was kind of funny. I was in high school, and we were visiting the zoo for some kind of science project, and one of the little fucking alligators bit my Croc.
Kill Crocs.
Yeah,
They're
my foot come right out of that shoe and everything. I was like, look at this shit, the motherfucker just bit me. But it was just small enough to get its head through that little fence thing, and yeah, it took a nip at me.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's
I
too.
usually play with the alligators in Florida.
Yeah,
I won't now because I'm getting old and slow. But
I've never been bit by a wild animal. You guys are crazy. Well, I guess a Doberman wasn't a wild animal.
yeah.
you ever been attacked by a fucking goose?
Yes,
Oh,
at the zoo, at the fucking
Those
zoo.
bastards are mean.
Yeah, they got the
Especially
goose.
the big ones.
The
The
goose.
big, more the goose-looking geese.
Yeah, the goose.
Man.
The goose and the damn peacocks at the zoo that they let out after 5 o'clock. Them motherfuckers run
Yep.
you out of the zoo.
Yeah.
Damn, what was the name of that lake? It's a lake up there in Fairview Heights that they have that car show. And there was a goose that just laid Longacre Park.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever go to that car show?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They had that lake. They had a mother goose that laid eggs. And of course, we parked over by it. Man, man, we were sitting in these lawn chairs under the tent. This motherfucking goose come out of nowhere.
Hissing and pissed off.
Fuck yeah. See, around my lake, we've got those geese and they hiss and all that. And like, you ain't gonna do shit. But you fuck with their babies, oh hell, you're done
Yeah,
for.
they'll die. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
They're fucking mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got them out here at my lake where I live, and you see them walking, and they're like, it's interesting because like the father's with them, like the mom's walking, there's the babies, and then the dad is in the back or the mom, like they take turns.
Yeah.
Me and Michelle was watching these things for like a couple of weeks that they had some hatchlings.
When they were the furries still.
Yeah, they're a little furry, and they'd run and fall, and then they'd nudge them and pick them back up. Yeah, cool shit. Yeah, we go into a drug dealing movie and talking about fucking killer geese.
Well, I'm not scared of birds, but I have had several bad experiences with birds. I let my buddy's pet owl loose when I was 16. He had a pet barn owl. And we're sitting there fucking with the cage, and all of a sudden that fucker flew right out the fucking little hole in the entrance and got away. Well, that was the start of it. Well, no, the start of it was when I was 10. I went to stay at some friend's house. My mom and dad were going out of town, and they had turkeys and chickens and goats and everything. It was a farm, And all these kids were out there playing with everything, and they're like, "Oh, you need to go out there and mess with the turkeys." I'm like, "Why?" "Oh, there's a turkey out there. We call him Samson, and he's mean." It's a freaking turkey, They're like, "Oh, he's mean." I'm like, "It's a turkey. Come on." Well, when I was 10, he was about as tall as me. So I didn't think nothing of it. Well, I decided I was going to be a badass because there was a girl there I was showing off for, idiot. And I go back there to the pen where the turkeys and chickens are, and there's 2 different little sheds back there that they stay in. Well, there's a fence, just a 3-wire fence, barbed wire, in front of this area so that the goats and stuff can't get back there. So I go around the corner and I walk back inside this pen, and I look in the first shed, and I got a stick in my hand, and I'm like, da-da-da-da, come here, turkey. And there's nothing in there but a hen laying on a nest. So I go walk into the next one, and I'm like, here, turkey. And there's not one in there, too. I turn around and the turkey's staring at me from the entrance I came in around that fence. And I went, oh, fuck. You know? He's as big as me and he looks pissed. I went under the barbed wire and started heading for the house. I'm running for the gate. I go through the gate, leave the gate open, and I just keep running. This little fucker's about a foot behind me, and about every third step, he pecked me in the ass.
No shit.
He'd go, whoa, and then whap, grab me on the ass, and I'd yell. And then run again. Same thing. Oh, motherfucker. I get to the door, the back door of the house. The kids have all walked in the house. I go to grab the screen door, and they've got it locked on me. They're standing there laughing. This turkey lays into my back. I turn around, and I push him away, and I run around to the side of the house and run in the door. So I'm standing there in the door. There's a wiffle ball bat laying there. Well, this was an old house with old screens, so you know how they kind of would bow in and out? Mm-hmm. That turkey's got this screen pushed in all the way as far as it'll go, just sitting there looking at me. I took the end of that wiffle ball bat, and I was like, whap, right in the head. He fell backwards off the step and just laid there on the ground, and I was like, oh, shit, I killed him. No, I just knocked him out for a minute.
No shit.
Yeah, he got back up and walked away like, damn it, fucker. Yeah, they locked that fucking door on me. Well, then I was digging post holes for a fence for horses. Because my uncle had Shires, the big Clydesdale-looking horses.
Yeah.
So we were digging these post holes for telephone poles cut to be fence posts. Me and my buddies out there working, and I'm digging this hole with the post hole digger. I got my hat on, and there's this hawk that lands probably 30 foot away from us. And he's just looking at what we're doing and turning his head and looking at us, cocking his head, and we're sitting there talking to him. And I'm like, yeah, I'm imitating the bird. I'm like, man, you take off my stomping ground. I got food to catch. Y'all are in my way. About that time, that son of a bitch flew up, and he flew straight for me. And I was like, yeah, he's gonna turn. He grabs the hat off of my head and flies about halfway across the damn pasture with it.
Oh, no shit.
I'm trying to... Well, it's funny because he keeps coming for me, and I was like, oh, he's going to swerve up. No, he's not. And for some reason, I still had a hold of the post hole digger that was stuck in the ground. I'm trying to pull it out. I was like, what am I doing? Or when I let go of the post hole diggers when he got my hat. And I, seen the talons grab the bill of my hat. I was like, oh, shit. Yeah,
Yes.
Birds just don't like me.
Yeah, he must have thought your hat was a critter.
Something. Because he dropped it and then landed 10 feet from it. And my buddy's like, you're going to get it. I was like, you're fucking right I am. I'm going to kick that bird's ass.
I'm going to kick the bird's ass.
Took my hat. You look still redneck's hat, son of a bitch.
That is funny.
It's funny. Yeah, I've always had bad experiences with birds. I don't know why. They don't like me for some reason.
Oh, Ralph Randall. You know how you guys see how my hair is, right? You know, I flip it up and all that. Looks like the styling guy. Ralph had some exotic bird down at his house. Now, Ralph Randall was the CEO and president, or CEO and creator of USAC, which is the loudest sport on earth. And I worked for Outlaw Roadshow, and that's kind of how I got into doing announcing, working with him. So he had this, it wasn't a parrot, but it was something in that kind of...
Was it a big parrot?
It wasn't a parrot, but it was some kind of fucking Pekingese.
Was it a macaw?
That might have been what it was.
About 4 foot long?
Yeah, and this motherfucker was fixated about me. And, yeah, it fucking would jump on my shoulder, and fucking it was in love with me because of my hair. Because it kind of looked like it. Come find out this motherfucker, it was a female, and she thought I was a bird because the way my hair flips up.
That's hilarious.
Oh.
Man, if we had Ralph on this show, man, you'd be cracking up laughing, man. They couldn't get this bird off me. It locked onto my hoodie. He grabbed the bird by its throat, dude. It was like a cartoon. He goes, "You're gonna meet your fucking maker. Let him go." And it would make all these weird noises. Yeah, and then come to find out, it was in heat and it was fucking wanting to mate with me because of my hair.
Oh my!
I'm telling you, weird shit happens to me, people.
I had a girlfriend that had one of those big macaws, and he was older. He was like 19 years old or some shit. And they kept him in the cage because he was too mean to let out. You had to feed him through it. You had to feed him and water him with a tube. Because if you put your hand on the cage, he would get it. I mean, he was that mean. So they had this cage that was, 7 foot tall. It was in the living room where the phone was. Because this was before cell phones. The second I would get on the phone, all he would do is sit over there and go, "Wah, wah," the whole time I was on the phone. Until I hung the phone, and then he'd shut up. Look at me like, "Fuck you."
What a jerk.
I know. I said, "You're an asshole." So I got to where I'd answer the phone, I'd walk out the front door and close the door. Because the fucking would go right out the door. He was a dick.
Of all birds you could have let loose of your friends.
Well, it
Yeah,
got to the point where I'd put my hand up against the cage, and I'd have my finger ready to flick. Right when he got close enough that I thought he was going to strike at me, I'd flick that fucker right on the top of the head, piss him off.
Oh, no shit.
I was like, "You little asshole." Because he'd try to trick you. He'd come up there and he'd try to curl his head under for you to scratch his head. And then he'd fucking grab your finger. And he wouldn't let go.
Oh, man.
They were known to break fingers.
Yeah.
He got a hold of me one time for just a second. I was like, "Ooh, nope, not again."
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, they're mean little shits. What do they want to be? I've known people that have them that were just tame as could be, but not this one.
Yeah, fucking.
Had to be free.
No shit.
He needed to be free or fried, one or the other.
That's
I come
fucking.
walking in with fried chicken one day. I'm like, "Yeah, see this? This is your cousin. Fuck with me again." Let me just take a leg. Her mom's dying laughing.
No shit. Well, on that note, guys, we're going right into the music. You're listening to Dragon in the Afternoon on 96.1 Styling.